So this past week we have witnessed the most hated trend reversal yet, which could turn out to be short-lived, of course. The anger, wow, which I think is coming from the bear side of the current market. All I can tell from all that is this recent mini pump caught a lot of people off guard. They were caught by surprise, and some prominent YouTubers are refusing, can you believe it? Refusing to accept that they could be wrong this time. I guess time will tell. However, with inflation seemingly starting to abate, could we start to see a slowdown in interest rates rises? Which central banker is going to blink first? Is it going to be the Fed or the ECB, with Europe reportedly escaping a recession this year? Or, closer to home, the Bank of England, with the UK inflation starting to turn the other way. You know what all this means, guys? We are a few months away from the money printer once again. The warm winter weather has intervened in geopolitics, and the much anticipated extreme cold weather has turned out to be relatively warmer, which means that gas prices have been kept low as gas requirements have been as minimum as they can be in winter. We can all guess, but the market will do what the market wants, with no care in the world as to what any of your opinions matters. So please, guys, question what you hear on YouTube, question what you read on Twitter. As for us here at Sage5.tv, it's going to be that time again when we bring you the 15k to 600k public portfolio update. With the crypto market generally doing okayish, how is our 15k to 600k public portfolio doing? Here is the weekly update. Guys, this is FD for Sage5.tv once more, back with another video. And it's that time of the week again when we bring you an update on our 15k to 600k public portfolio updates. In this week's updates to our 15k to 600k public portfolio, we have one new addition, and it's a layer 1 blockchain. Can you guess what it is? Keep watching. Here we go again. 6 crypto ecosystems, $2,500 worth of investment into each of those 6 ecosystems, with individual positions set at a minimum of $250 to be invested across a selection of projects. Now, starting with Cardano, and with a lending and borrowing protocol on the Cardano blockchain, that is AIDA Finance, where we have invested a total of $173.69. As with most crypto projects this week, AIDA Finance has seen some positive price movements. Could this be a sign of some green shoots from this struggling position? Let's jump into some price reviews. Last week's price for AIDA Finance was sitting at 28.63 cents. Portfolio value last week was sitting at $46.35. This week's price is sitting at 30.72 cents. Week on week percentage change, we are slightly up by 7.3%. Portfolio value this week is sitting at $49.73. Overall portfolio performance, we are still down a whopping $124.47 or minus 71.45%. So we're still down a whopping 71.45%. Maybe respectable compared to what's happening around us, but it's still the worst performing position within our 15k to 600k portfolio challenge. While AIDA Finance remains the worst of the bunch in our 15k to 600k portfolio challenge, we may just be softening up now and possibly starting to look at adding to our current AIDA Finance position in the very near future. Any thoughts on that, guys? Do you hold any belief in AIDA Finance? Let us know in the comment section. Next up is the Dotsama ecosystem, where we now hold 3 positions. Yes, you heard that right, 3 positions. So that new addition I was alluding to at the beginning of this video, it is part of the Dotsama ecosystem. We now have a total of 3 projects with open positions within the Dotsama ecosystem. The 3 crypto assets we now hold are Remark, an NFT metaverse project on the Kusama network, Bit.country, another metaverse project also on the Kusama network, and drumroll, Moonbeam. Yes, the same Moonbeam that is part of our 2k to 100k portfolio challenge as well. We are going to add it to our 15k to 600k portfolio challenge. Why? Keep watching and we'll unpack everything you need to know. So in total, we've now invested about $876.84 into these 3 Dotsama projects. Starting with Moonbeam, what is it and why have we added it to our public portfolio? Well, Moonbeam is a smart contract parachain on the Polkadot network that works on the delegated proof of stake consensus mechanism and has an Ethereum compatible environment, or EVM. As a parachain, Moonbeam is a layer 1 chain linked to the layer 0 relay chain of Polkadot. Moonbeam is much more than just an EVM implementation. It's a highly specialized layer 1 that mirrors Ethereum's Web3 RPC, accounts, keys, subscriptions, logs, and much more. The Moonbeam platform extends the base Ethereum feature set with additional features such as on-chain governance, staking, and cross-chain integration. Some of the benefits introduced by Moonbeam network are Solidity smart contracts. Here, developers developers can redeploy their existing smart contracts to a Polkadot environment without the need to refactor or rewrite. Users can interact with the Moonbeam using their existing Ethereum accounts and keys. Wow, that is brilliant. Developers can connect existing tools and dApp front ends to Moonbeam like they hold on Ethereum. Moonbeam brings rich interoperability characteristics to Solidity-based smart contracts and dApps, as well as the Polkadot ecosystem. The opportunity to join an ecosystem that is growing and is connecting the Ethereum and Cosmos as well as the Polkadot ecosystem. And that is just the tip of the iceberg as far as Moonbeam is concerned. I'll leave more links down below, guys, to previous videos we've done on Moonbeam, as well as additional content so you can do some reading for yourself. As our opening position, we have just tested the water at this point in time with an initial investment of $155.51 into Moonbeam and its Glimmer token, and we acquired 381.7 units with an opening price of 40.74 cents. And at this point as well, I must declare that I do hold Moonbeam in my private portfolio, and I also participated in Moonbeam crowd loan when it happened late 2021. So you know, but I'll remain objective. I will not be biased, I can tell you that. So price wise, our opening position was 40.74 cents. Opening portfolio value $155.51. Current price is sitting at 39.09 cents. Week on week percentage change, we are looking at minus 4.01% down on the opening position. Current portfolio value $149.20. Overall Glimmer position performance, we are down 4.01% or $6.25 down. Okay, there you have it. That's Moonbeam. So guys, here's something you need to know about Moonbeam. It's a layer 1 crypto project that is scaling the Ethereum blockchain, so watch out Polygon. This could be the competition that you have not yet since launch. Forget about other layer 2s. No disrespect to your Optimism or Arbitrum. Moonbeam could actually overturn the gains that have been made by Ethereum's layer 2s to date, as it offers far more than your standard layer 2 can. This is one area to watch, guys, and I'm not making this up. I'm not just trying to hype up Moonbeam. It is a massive project, and it's also scaling Ethereum, and not just scaling Ethereum, but it's doing a lot more as well. Think of Moonbeam network as an Ethereum on Polkadot. That is it. Ethereum on Polkadot is Moonbeam. If you put that in your head, then work out what it means for both Moonbeam as well as the Polkadot ecosystem. Moonbeam benefits from Polkadot's shared security architecture, and it's also designed for a multi-chain future with the upcoming Polkadot hub. All roads lead to Polkadot in Moonbeam. And if you have not heard about Polkadot's cross-consensus messaging or XCM, then maybe you need to start reading around this subject, as once things start to go into overdrive for Moonbeam and Polkadot, these two could absorb almost everything around them. And again, guys, I'm basing this on the research I've done to date and what information I keep getting from updates from Moonbeam as well as updates from Polkadot and what's happening around the crypto market space. Anyway, next up is Bit.country Pioneer and its near token. With no new additions to our near position, we jump straight to some price movements. Last week's price was sitting at 22.16 cents. Portfolio value last week was sitting at $178.51. This week's price is sitting at 23.37 cents. Week on week percentage change, we are slightly up by 5.5% on last week. Portfolio value this week is sitting at $187.84. Overall near position performance, we are still down 23.72% or $58.46 down. As always, guys, here's another reminder, as if you need it. If you are not staking your near tokens, guys, you may be missing an opportunity to gain some rewards or passive income. If you stake your near, you get BIT in rewards. BIT being the utility token within the Bit.country ecosystem. You never know, it might be worth quite a lot when it launches and it starts trading on DEXs and centralized exchanges. You never know. So just take your near. At the moment, there's nothing you're keeping them for unless you're buying NFTs and purchasing land. If you're not and you're just keeping in your wallet, lose nothing, just take it. Again, this is not financial advice. I just think it's a sound approach within this market, especially in a bear market as well. Next up is Remark, where we hold 206.77 Remark tokens at an average cost of $2.32. And we acquired those Remark tokens at a total price of $478.88. Price-wise, last week's price was sitting at $2.06. Portfolio value last week was sitting at $425.34. This week's price is sitting at $2.22. Week on week percentage change, we are up slightly on last week by 7.8%. Portfolio value this week is sitting at $458.56. Overall Remark position performance, we are still down by $20.94 or minus 4.36%. Well, things appear to be on the move now for Remark, and with such a limited token supply, I'm talking of 10 million tokens, and with 95% already in circulation, we could see fireworks here. This thing could moon as and when the bull market proper returns. Any thoughts, guys? Let us know in the comment section. As for to us. We are so much looking forward to the first metaverse games coming to Skybridge, which is Remax Metaverse, where we own some land as well and cannot wait to involve our community in the very near future. And don't forget, at some point, we are going to do a contest where we are going to give away 5 land plots, okay? We procured 25 in total for the channel, but we plan to give 5 land plots to 5 lucky members of our community. Contest details will be announced sometime in the future, so keep watching the space for more detail. Okay, next up is Akashi Network. Akashi Network, a crypto project on the Cosmos ecosystem within our 15k to 600k public portfolio. We do hold 1083 AKT tokens with an average cost price of 23.19 cents, and they were purchased at a total cost of $251.11. With no new addition to our Akashi position, we are going to jump into weekly price movements. Last week's price for the Akashi's AKT token was sitting at 22.85 cents. Portfolio value last week was sitting at $247.44. This week's price is sitting at 23.13 cents. Week on week percentage change, we are slightly up on last week by 1.2%. Portfolio value this week is sitting at $250.53. Overall portfolio performance, we are in the red by $6.34 or minus 2.47% down. Not bad, still a strong position. Next up is Near Protocol, a promising layer 1 crypto project that we are so bullish on. With no new additions to our Near position, for this week our average buying price remains $3.32 and we hold 56.43 Near tokens at a total cost of $187.99. Last week's price was $1.84. Portfolio value last week was sitting at $103.96. This week's price is sitting at $2.07. Week on week percentage change, we are up on last week by 12.5%. Portfolio value this week is sitting at $116.72. Overall portfolio performance, we are still down $70.98 or minus 37.81%. As you can tell from the weekly price movements for the Near token, there's a lot of potential to talk about. The issue is with the external factors from early investors, some of whom may need to sell their holdings to cover their liabilities. I was referring to your FTX and Alameda Research and possibly Grayscale as well thrown into the mix. Anyway, moving on. To conclude this week's updates, we move on to the Ethereum blockchain portion of our 15k to 600k public portfolio. Our 3 positions from last week remain unchanged, and these are Vulcan Forged and its PYR token, Perpetual Protocol and its PEP token, as well as Ribbon Finance and the RBN token. Starting with Vulcan Forged, a metaverse project on the Ethereum blockchain, we own 102.81 units of the PYR token with an average unit price of $3.50 and an overall cost of $359.96 invested to date. And with no new additions to our PYR token, let's jump straight into week on week price change. Last week's price was sitting at $3.56. Portfolio value last week was sitting at $366.32. This week's price is sitting at $3.50. Week on week percentage change, we are down 1.7% on last week. Portfolio value this week is sitting at $360. Overall PYR position performance, we are down 3.27% or we are down $3.27 or 0.9%, almost 1% down at the time of recording. Vulcan Forge continues to build during the current bear market, and we expect great things to come as and when the next bull run once again is upon us. Any thoughts on Vulcan Forge, guys? Let us know in the comment section. Next up is Perpetual Protocol and the PEP token. Our initial position is for 1,000 units of the PEP token at an average cost of 42.5 cents and with an overall cost of $425. Price-wise, last week's price was sitting at 42.93 cents. Portfolio value last week was sitting at $429.33. This week's price is sitting at 45.93 cents. Week on week percentage change, we are up on last week by 7%. Not bad. Portfolio value this week is sitting at $459.26. Overall PEP position, we are up by $32.27 or 7.59%. So Perpetual Protocol is also now distributing revenue in USDC and locked PEP to all VE PEP holders. If you want to know more about Perpetual Protocol, check the link to our original video down below where we performed a DOR or a risk evaluation on Perpetual Protocol. This is one to watch as well, guys. It appears to operate in stealth unnoticed. Not many people seem to know what Perpetual Protocol is. Hence, these videos we bring to you guys week on week. We drop you alpha that you cannot get from anywhere else. So if you're not subscribed and you managed to watch the video up to this point, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss on any future alpha. Next up is Ribbon Finance, a blockchain protocol that provides users with sophisticated decentralized financial products or DeFi products. We opened our position with 1,111 units at a price of 22.84 cents per RBN token, and we spent $253 $15.80. Price-wise, last week's price for the RBN token was 18.02 cents. Portfolio value last week was sitting at $200.25. This week's price is sitting at 19.87 cents. Week-on-week percentage change, we are up on last week by 10.3%. Portfolio value this week is sitting at $220.76. Overall RBN position performance, we are down by $43.63 or minus 16.53%. Anyway, any thoughts to what we currently have in our Ethereum basket as part of our 15K to 600K portfolio challenge? Guys, let us know in the comment section. Overall, the 15K to 600K public portfolio challenge has seen $2,534.39 invested, and current overall portfolio value is sitting at $2,253.52. So we are approximately $383 down or minus 11.1% down in the red. With all the choppiness being witnessed within the crypto space, I think this 15K to 600K public portfolio is doing rather well in my opinion. Any thoughts? Let us know in the comment section. Question for you guys: do you think we have finally reached the bottom of this bear market? Comment down below. Does the recent uptick in prices indicate that we are now on our way up, indicating a trend reversal from bearish to bullish? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Until next time guys, this was your latest update on one of our public portfolios, that is the 15K to 600K public portfolio challenge. Until next time, this is FD for Sage5.tv signing out for now. Bye.